Welcome to practice. My name is Laura, and we have the usual props, a blanket, some blocks, and a yoga strap. So the invitation is to begin in a seat that works for your body. It does not have to be cross-legged. It might be. So we'll just take a few moments as we're arriving to find our seat, add or subtract support as needed. And consider resting with the palms face up and the thumbprints connected. Let the eyes rest. Let the body sigh. Full deep inhales in through the nostrils, perhaps sighing out audibly through the mouth. Noticing how the body is feeling, what your energy level is like, perhaps the sensation of the breath entering the nostrils, perhaps the sound, the warmth of the breath departing the nostrils. And we may bring both hands together in front of the chest, palms connected. Beginning to extend fingers forward, hands forward, circling the wrists. And take a moment to pause and circle in the second direction. And we'll just take a moment with the hands back at center. Bringing the hands a little wider, more movement in the fingers. Dropping the right hand and raising the left arm. And if you go to the other side, that's perfectly fine. I'm mirroring. We're lengthening up, creating a little twist, just a little rotation, just moderately in that direction. Let the arm release. Gathering information about the shoulder, the side body, your energy level. Raising that second arm up in the air, maybe a little movement in the fingers. We may nod the head. And then releasing the arm back down. And perhaps rolling the shoulders, one and then the other, inviting a bit more movement into the neck. And we'll pause like we've just stopped, we've braked, and then go the other way. Let the shoulders move in second direction. Let's spin both palms to face forward. Inhale, invite the arms high, twisting to the right. Inhale, inviting the arms back through center, and exhale, twisting second side. Inhale back through the middle, thumbs to forehead, thumbs to heart. Reaching the fingers forward, we have thumbs face up to the ceiling. Stacking the right wrist on top of the left, spin the palms to face the ground, and you can stop anywhere along the way. Spin the palms to face in, just a little check. Clap the hands, that's just a little check. Weave the fingers together. And maybe you're getting signals already that this is enough. We might bend the elbows, knuckles down. Knuckles may point at the sternum, perhaps the chin. We can stop, we can back it up. We might keep going. So we may go back and forth. And releasing, unwinding. Bring a little movement back into the fingers. That might have felt fairly intense. Inhale, invite the fingers high, and as we exhale, turning, twisting back towards the right side. Maybe a little nod of the head or tilt of the chin. We might be bringing that left hand around to the right knee, right thigh. Let's inhale back through center, and as we exhale, turning, twisting, second side. So you're welcome to keep right hand, right knee, maybe on a block between the shins. Maybe that right hand is starting to make its way to that left leg somewhere. Let's inhale, move back through the middle, thumbs to forehead, thumbs to heart. Reach the hands forward, stacking left forearm on top, palms down, palms in. Weave the fingers together, knuckles down towards the sternum, towards the chin. Back it up if you like. Maybe we're moving forward and going forward and back. And maybe this just feels impossible at the moment. It can change. Unwinding, give yourself a moment, checking in. We might grab a couple of props, maybe not the ones from under your legs, but possibly. And we may just find a little rock, a little lean tipped forward. How far are you comfortable taking it in this moment? We'll find a place where we hold. Feeling the breath expand the side ribs with the inhalations. Noticing the easing, the softening with the exhalations. And we'll take a few moments to rise back up. And as we do, extend the legs, give a little wiggle as you like. Reversing the cross of the legs. So finding that seat on the second side, and maybe send each sits bone back a little bit, shoulders over hips. We'll spin palms forward, invite the arms high, grab hold of that left wrist, wiggle up, get a little bit taller, and then knit the front ribs down like you're wearing a set of suspenders, and we just kind of cinch them down or attach them to the waistband of the pants. Find a little lean, tip over to the right. We'll move it back through the middle and just notice if you're of the back bendy variety, maybe the suspenders have come free. So cinch them down, swap your grip, tip leaning to that second side. And we'll bring it back up through the middle, releasing the arms down, checking in with the shoulders, maybe a little shoulder roll, a little shoulder movement. And let's on the left hand side, let's bring the left hand to the right side of the chest, just so we can appreciate we've got a bend in our elbow at this moment. And draw that bent elbow out to the left, maybe a little further back, and extend the arm a bit forward and over to the right. It doesn't have to be so far that we feel strain. So just kind of checking in like we're heading into that twist. You might try the twist back on. We'll bring the hand back in, draw the elbow back, curl the fingers in, reach the arm across the body, almost an overreach. If it's comfortable, we might even lean like we're reaching for something beyond that right knee. Curl the fingers in, draw the elbow back. Let's go for that reach one more time, with or without the diagonal lean. Curl the fingers in, slide that elbow back to the left. This time we'll grab hold of the left arm. And if you're feeling a little stiffer today, maybe a bit of back and forth, we may hold, looking towards the right. We might nod the head. We might mobilize fingers. We may tilt the head. Maybe we shrug the shoulder a little up and down. Rebending the elbow, supporting the elbow, sliding that elbow up and overhead. And now we may be tipping back a little bit to get the chin off the chest. We feel like the chin is really pinned down. Tip on back. We might find a little lean over to the right. And we'll make our way back to center, releasing the arm down, perhaps a little roll, a little movement through the shoulders, And just resting, eyes at rest. Turning the dial on that inner awareness. Awareness of sensation after the movement. Awareness of the inner landscape. Maybe we're noticing that left side of the cheek of the face, the neck, the shoulder, perhaps the entire side body. Maybe we're noticing that the left and right side feel quite different. When you feel settled, albeit we haven't done the other side yet, but when you feel like you've hit a place of calm, let's go ahead and bring that right hand to the opposite side of the chest. We're just lifting the elbow, starting to slide the arm out. And if you're ready to curl the fingers in, go ahead and curl the fingers in, and we'll reach that arm forward, but a bit to the left. And maybe try out a bit of a twist. We might even just drop the arm down. Maybe a little head nod. Okay, we've been here. But not with this leg on top, so maybe it feels a little bit different. And not quite with this approach. We'll curl the fingers in, slide the elbow back, twisting right. Reaching forward, maybe we have a little lean out beyond that left knee, mobilizing fingers, draw the elbow back, and reaching out. Let's bring the elbow back, supporting the arm, and maybe we go back and forth. As this shoulder, this side of the neck feeling in this moment, and we may hold and look in the direction of the fingertips, perhaps tilting the head or nodding the head, perhaps closing the eyes, coming into those inner sensations, the arm, the shoulder, the side ribs. Perhaps we shrug the shoulder up and down a little bit, rebending the elbow, holding on to the elbow with the opposite hand, sliding that elbow overhead. And again, if we find the chin's down, I'm very much exaggerating it, lift the head up, tip back, and it might feel like a lot of back bend. Finding breath. Maybe you're preferring to hold opposite elbows than to drop the hand down the back. You don't have to add in the side lean. We might have enough going on in the upper arm, side rib, shoulders without tipping left. And we'll gradually come all the way up, releasing the arms down. And maybe we want to do the opposite for a moment. We might just hug in, round in. We have one arm on top. Let's swap it up. And then resting. The body may sigh as perhaps some big sensations settle. We may find our props if we're using them. And check out the forward fold on this side. Maybe a little glide to help us find our depth. You can back the depth off. We may take it deeper, settling in. And we'll slowly rise on up, tipping back, reaching out through the legs. Give a little wiggle. So if you'd like a little extra padding on the floor, feel free to spread out your blanket a bit. And we'll bring ourselves onto back body. I'm just landing on your back. Let the head be heavy, let the eyes rest, heel toe, feet wide. Let the knees tip in. Taking a load off. Perhaps you have been upright all day. Let the body sigh if that feels right for you. Releasing tension from the jaw, from the brow, the shoulders, the neck. It'll be there if you want to pick it up later. Let's invite both arms out towards a T shape with the palms facing up, backs of the hands resting on the ground. Now, if your floor is distractingly chilly at any point, you can always put a blanket or towels under the arms. Consider rolling the shoulders down the back. Feel the chest rise, tilt the tailbone down. We have a gentle arch in the back. Slide, glide the hips, just a little rock, right to left, side to side, and very gently releasing the low back towards the floor. Bringing movement into the fingers, palms are still face up, still the hands. As needed, shoulder blades may slide down the back a bit. We might have a little more bend in the elbows. Roll the chin to one side. Whichever side you've gone to is perfect. Soften where you can. The brow, the shoulders, the hinge of the jaw. The lips may part. Very gently trace the back of the head back towards the middle, and we'll find just a little wobble, a little rock of the head. Full breath, feel the ribs widen, tilt the tailbone down. We're arching the back, and we may find a little slide, glide of the hips side to side. Very gently releasing the arch of the back. Find a tiny yes nod. The back of the head stays connected with the floor. As you feel ready, let the nose tip turn to the second side. Take it slowly. Maybe you're noticing sensation around the thumb, maybe up the forearm, the shoulder, the neck. Where can we find more ease? Slacken the jaw. The lips may part. We may be noticing the rise and fall of the belly as we breathe very gently, rocking the back of the head to the middle. Now you might find some very shallow rocks of the head. Maybe we feel like we have a little more freedom of movement, rolling the head from one side to the next. And wobbling the head back to the middle. Bend the elbows. And take a moment to hook the thumbs. Start to reach those arms overhead as we again arch the back. And slide the hips. So the sliding of the hips is shortening one side body while lengthening the other. So your left hip moves up towards the left armpit, right to the right. And then just pause in the middle. Hover the arms, get a little longer with the arms, and then let the backs of the hands come down. Heel toe or step the feet in. And we may just give a little patter or tap of the feet. Let the left leg move long. It's an active ankle, so the toe tips point up, and maybe like me, your foot's running into a block or a water bottle. Just be careful. We're reaching long, perhaps mobilizing fingers, and then soften. Grab hold of the right wrist. Let the elbows bend out to the sides. Let the left leg loll. Invite the right knee to tip down towards the ground, perhaps heel toeing the right foot closer to that inner left leg. Swap the wrist grip. Grab the left wrist. Extend the left arm. Lift the shoulders and head up and over to the right. Roll the chin to the right. Noticing left side body. Stay connected with the breath. Option to roll left toes to point back up to the ceiling. So perhaps finding that more active left leg. We may hold that left wrist, lengthening left side body more. Rebending the elbows, sliding back towards the middle. Let the left foot, left leg loll. Slide the right leg long. Perhaps widen the legs and give both legs a little rock. Let's release the hands down towards the belly. Settle the legs, mini shavasana. Let the arms open wide. Palms face up, fingers have a gentle curl. Where can you find more ease? Starting to rebend the elbows. We're holding on to the right wrist. We're sliding that right leg more towards midline. Starting to activate the foot. Slide the little toe side of that left foot up. Take a few moments arriving. Our approach was a little different on this side. Maybe you'd like to add some support underneath left knee, left hip. Start to reach down more actively through that right heel. Extend the right arm up. Soften for a moment. Lift the head and shoulders, the arm over to the left, chin to the left. We might find a more passive right leg. We may choose to keep that right leg active, toe tips pointing up towards the ceiling. Rebending, sliding back to the middle. Let that left leg again move long, legs wide. Give a rock through the ankles. Hands may rest on the belly and stay, or the arms stay open wide, palms face up. You may audibly sigh, letting the body vibrate. Take a moment, move toes, brush the thumbprints across the other fingerprints. Slide the right leg in, roll the knee towards the ceiling, followed by the left leg. Give a little pat to the feet, a little patter on the floor. Let the hips rise. Slide the hips over towards the left, rolling to rest on right side body. No hurry. Take your time. Planting that left hand, slide the left knee into the arch of the right foot, beginning to widen both hands. So you're welcome to be closer to that right knee. We might walk the hands more to the right, finding a little more twist. You're also welcome to keep those knees stacked if that feels better. So we'll think about sliding that right arm back out, coming back down to rest. Rolling the knees up towards the ceiling. Take a moment. And we'll think about coming to the second side. So pressing into the feet, sway the hips over to the left, tipping, landing, side lying, left side body. Perhaps bringing that top knee into the arch of the bottom foot. And slowly rising up. Lengthening, lengthening left side body, breathing into the twist. And gradually slide that left arm forward, rebend the elbow. So we're resting the head on that left upper arm, making our way back onto back body, leveling the hips out. So feet are planted, feet are hips distance apart. We may place the hands down by the hips, Lift, fan the toes, and release toes. Start to curl the hips up, and as the hips come up, the arms may rise, reaching up and overhead. Gradually, slowly rolling down the back body. Let the arms remain overhead until the hips land, and then lower the hands back by the hips. So let's do that one more time, making sure you got that spacing for the arms overhead. Toes lift, fan, release. The hips begin to rise, the arms move up and overhead, knees reaching forward. Keep the arms overhead, slowly roll down the back body. Tilt the tailbone, release the hands. So right arm stays down, hips rise, left arm rises, and the chin rolls over to the right. Rolling down, arm lands, nose tip to the middle. Take a moment to breathe. When you feel ready, second side, we may lift, fan, release the toes, press into the feet, right arm rising, head rolls left. The arm is lowering though as we drop the hips. As we find center, step the right foot further forward, rock that left leg in. Let's dust off the foot just in case we have any mat debris. Reach that left leg up in the air. How's the knee doing? Feel free to bend and extend that leg, just checking in, maybe pointing and flexing the foot as you bend and extend. And we'll find a degree of extension, so leg closer to straight, that you're comfortable holding. We'll point and flex the foot. Try out ankle circles. Circle, second direction. And then maybe we're working that leg a little closer to straight. Can we keep that left butt cheek grounded on the floor? Rebending, point the foot gently, weave the fingers together around that left leg, and find a little rock. Rock the leg in. Reach that right leg out longer. Take your time, step the right leg in, land the left foot. Do you know where your strap is? If not, just very gently turn the head until you locate it. So you'll find the strap, rebend the left leg, and bring the strap around the ball mound of the foot. So this is the same leg we were just on. We're working that leg closer to straight and maybe trying to lengthen the hip away from the shoulder a bit more, turning the heel out, turn the heel in. Find center, draw down on the little toe side of the foot and maybe turn the little toe side of the foot out just a little bit more and send the whole leg just a little further away from the chest. We may reach that right leg long. We may hold the strap in the left hand and place the right hand on the front of the right thigh. You just imagine it's like a sandbag or an anchor, pressing the thigh back down towards the ground. Soft jaw, back of the head is supported. If the head is off the ground, can we do something to find support? And maybe that's plugging a pillow in under the head. Maybe it's just finding a little more ease and becoming aware that the head is off the ground. We're not trying to add tension to the neck here. Let's slide that right foot back in, reband left knee, let the left foot come down feet wide, just release the strap. How's that left hand feeling? Sometimes we get a little over grippy with the hand. We may twirl or self-massage the wrist, maybe work right into the palm or up the forearm towards the elbow. And taking your time, heel toe feet in, maybe lift the right leg, dust it off, and we'll just start to kind of say hello to extending the leg. Feel free to bend and extend and point Flex the foot as you do. And we may find a comfortable landing point where we're working the leg closer to straight. So for some of us, it's not going to be straight. We might have a lot of bend in the knee. We're pointing the toes up, drawing the toes down, enjoying, we'll call it that wonderful tension that we experience at the back of the leg when we press up through the heel. Circle the ankle. Feeling the breath move the body. Reaching that leg up. We might give a little wiggle, turning the leg in, turning the leg out. Let's rebend the knee, find the finger weave, and perhaps we're sliding that left leg long. And we might give a little jostle, a little rock. You're welcome to keep that left knee bent longer if you prefer. Breathing into the belly, sighing, letting the eyes rest. And perhaps we step that left foot in, and if you'd like to put the right foot down, please do. You probably know where the strap is now. Bring the strap around the ball mound of the foot, and we're reaching that leg up in the air. And again, if this is the tighter side, maybe we are bending and extending. We may hold the strap and kind of wiggle the hip a little further away from the shoulder. And perhaps we turn the heel out and the toes out. Sussing into those tighter spots. We may hold the strap with both hands for a bit, drawing down the little toe side of the foot. We can stay here. We can bring both ends of the strap into the right hand, extend the left leg, and use the left hand on the thigh. Just the intention of dropping that thigh back down towards the ground, and perhaps we turn the heel out a little, reach the heel up. Where can we find more ease? So we'll come out of this side a little differently. Take both hands onto the strap. So we're widening the strap and step the left foot up into the strap this time. Let's take the feet a little wider and start to draw figure eights with the sacrum on the floor. And then take a moment to roll the tailbone down, reach up through the feet. Sliding the feet together, stepping each foot out of the strap. Put the strap off to the side. How's that right wrist doing? Mobilize fingers. Self-massage the wrist, the forearm. Massage into the palm of the hand, especially that meaty thumb pad. Let's weave the fingers together and press the palms up towards the ceiling. Rock both thighs into the chest. Give yourself a little rock. Right, left, side to side. We might hold on to the knees. So consider if you have padding under your back and how hard your floor is. Some of us might be comfortable rocking and rolling, but if that doesn't feel great on your spine, tip over to one side, and we might just need a little more padding to make the rocking and rolling comfortable and not feel like we're bruising our spinal column. So we'll rock and roll until we come to a seat, and maybe we rock and roll up towards a squat and start to peel the heels up and off the ground, stretching into the toes. You are welcome to grab blocks, to grab props at any time. Let the heels drop as the hips rise. Step the feet back to that about hips distance position. We were in a position like this on our back. Now the feet are rooted, and we might find a little sway of the hips. Perhaps we're tipping in deeper. The head may nod, the head may circle. Consider bringing your hands up onto blocks at the tallest setting. Blocks are available. I'm gonna walk the hands over to the right side, a little bit of bend in that right knee, rolling left hip back. Let's move it back to the middle, finding length. Starting to walk the blocks over to that second side, little bend, little bit of bend, left knee, right hip rolls back. And let's move back to the middle, tipping in. So listening to your wrists, of course, we may be walking our feet back towards a down face dog position and pedaling. Take it slow. One heel drops, the other heel may rise. We may find a little waggle of the up heel knee. Trading sides. We may find a little waggle, second knee, shifting, pedaling back and forth. Inviting yourself forward towards a high plank. You're welcome to come to the forearms, moving deeper into the toes. Drop the knees at any point. Point the feet. Let's rise up onto our forearms. Take your time. We may drift to the right, chin to the right. We may bend the left knee and find that little gentle waggle or wave up the lower leg. Release the foot down, navigating back towards center. We may take chin over towards the left. We may bend that right knee. Find a little sway, a little movement of that right leg, maybe circles. Let the leg come down, brow down to the ground. Slide the hands back, chest rising, heart rising. Rolling back down to the ground. Turning the head to one side, sweep the arms back, and as the shoulders drape, bend both knees. Just observing, noticing how does the low back feel. We may sway the legs a little side to side. We may circle lower legs. Releasing the legs down, plant the hands, chest rising. And releasing back down to the ground. Turn the chin to that second side. We may give the hips a little wobble, rock. Plant the hand, rolling back into a child's pose. Hips towards heels. Brow may rest on a prop. The brow may rest on the earth. We may tent the fingers and find a little sway of the hips. Sliding the hands in, start to rise up and find knee padding, knee cushion. And perhaps 2 blocks. Make sure they're sturdy blocks if you're going for the highest setting. Let's step both blocks over to the left so we have a runway to bring the right foot forward and then frame the right foot. Slide that ankle back underneath the knee. And we'll start to climb the hands up onto the thigh, tipping back, leaning back, observing the front of that left leg, maybe a little nod of the head to enhance the stretch down the front of that back leg. If you need to, slide the right foot further back. We might be shifting the hips a little further back, kind of like you're going low rider. If you need to turn the stretch up more, you may not want that. And perhaps we take both arms up and overhead, grabbing that left wrist, starting to rotate towards the right. We may take the hands down, left hand back to right leg, right hand, right hip. And let's move back up through center with the arms. Hands come down onto the blocks, and we're pressing into the blocks to lift and hover the lower leg. We might find that little bit of waggle, a little bit of movement. If you need to put the foot down, please do. Pick it back up. We might put it down again. We may pick it back up for fun and slide the knee back. Move left hand towards right block, so we have that runway, left foot forward, frame the foot. Slide the foot back as needed. How's that back knee? Is it sufficiently cushioned? Rising up, tipping back. Take your time, maybe a little nod of the head. Yep, there's that perfect amount of tension. And now I'm going to add a little more, maybe tucking the chin down. Maybe we lift the head. We may nod. Ooh, we might go back a little more low rider, maybe not. We may take the arms high, grab the wrist, go for that length. How does that feel in front of the right thigh? Rotating over towards the left. You are welcome to release the hands. Let's bring it back through center. Let the hands come down. Find your blocks at your preferred height. Starting to lift and hover that left leg. So we might have a little bit of movement. Take a break when you need it. Put the foot down. Lift that leg back up again, finding that hike, that hover, little lower leg sway, and then navigating leg back. So we may sit back, we might want to adjust the tops of the feet onto the cushioning, onto the blanket. This might be plenty, feel free to sit on a block. We may tip back, come onto our knuckles. We may raise the knees up in the air. It could be one knee at a time, it doesn't have to be both at the same time. Let's bring the feet back down, find your blocks forward. Left knee back, right foot forward. Slide that foot back as needed, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, back foot steps forward, right foot reaches back. So we're just reversing. Maybe a little pat, tuck the back toes, lift the knees, stepping, back foot forward, look out, and exhale, folding in, tipping all the way in. Put as much bend as you like in the knees, perhaps hands on blocks. We'll rise halfway up. Bending knees a little deeper, circling the arms all the way up, thumbs to forehead, thumbs to heart, hands on hips, rolling elbows back. Now if the head's sliding forward, and I'm super exaggerating it, draw the head back, sliding head back. We may weave the fingers together and extend the arms. We may rotate to one side. Find the center, bend the elbows as needed. Second side when you are ready. Find the middle, releasing. We may roll out the shoulders. So consider where your strap is. We might want to pick up the strap and make a loop. Now I've already done that, but I'm going to go through it with you just in case. So if you have a yoga strap, it's like some belt buckles, and we're just going to slide the strap in. Some are double D buckles instead of being a plastic buckle like that. And just cinch it down to make a little loop. And some straps are a lot shorter than others. So left hand maybe on the wall to help with balance. You're rooting down through that left foot. Right toes back. And perhaps we're not picking up the leg today, but maybe we do. And capture the foot in the loop of the strap. We start to point the elbow down, forward, up. Watch out for the tail of your strap. Make sure it doesn't hit you in the face. We may take both arms overhead, and perhaps we're walking the hands down the strap a bit. And it's not really about how low the hands go. Crown of the head is high. We might even decide we prefer to slide the arms up. You're listening to where it feels the best in your body in this moment. sliding the foot back down to the ground. And we'll trade sides. So if you'd like to use that wall for support as we capture the foot, please do. So we're finding the top of the foot, elbow down, elbow forward. Watch out for the strap as we take it behind the head. So remember holding one elbow. Maybe we start by holding the elbow. Maybe we need to slide strap hand higher up so that both hands can become strap hands. And gradually sliding that foot back down to the ground and just stepping out of it. So take a moment. How do the shoulders feel? Find a place where you feel balanced on your floor. And we'll begin to slide the hands about an arm's distance apart. Again, watch out for the tail of your strap. We'll take the strap up and overhead. And as we do, the head tends to come forward. Slide the head back. You might need to widen the hands so that you can draw the strap further back. Again, the head loves to come forward. Keep moving it back. And then we may just cycle the arms down. We'll rise back up. Start to tip, lean towards one side. Feel free to slide the hands further apart, and we may take bottom hand back, top hand forward. We'll move back through center, hands come high. You may like to reset hands on the strap, tipping to that second side. Maybe we're drawing bottom hand back, top hand forward. It's a little bit of back and forth. We'll rise back up, releasing the strap forward. So we may just drape the strap around or over a shoulder, just so it's available if you want to use it. And again, find a spot on your floor. Maybe your floor is not uneven like mine is. So we may be peeling the right heel up. Press that left thigh back. Remember, we had the hand on our thigh to use it as an anchor. And we may lift that right leg a little higher. Perhaps we weave the fingers back around the shin, get a little more height. The balance may waver. Can we find ease? Ease the muscles of the jaw. We're not clenching the teeth. We may draw the toes up. We may find a little waggle of the foot side to side, twirl the ankle around, and it might influence the balance a bit. And then we may just open that right knee out to the right. If it's helpful to put left hand on hip, please do. Maybe it's helpful to extend the arm or place your hand on a wall. Perhaps we turn the chin over to the left. Let's move back through center, scooping underneath the thigh. Now you're welcome to use the strap, but we might just hold the thigh and reach that leg forward. Press your standing leg thigh back. Get a little taller, a little longer. And we may waver, we may lose our balance. Let's rebend, release, shift it out. Take a few moments, come to a wall if that's helpful. And eventually we'll peel second heel up. When you're ready, we're hovering the leg, supporting the shin, shoulders back and down, crown of the head high. Maybe it's helpful to waggle the foot for balance or twirl the ankle. Maybe it's not so much helpful as it is an added challenge or distraction. We may hold on to the knee and open the knee out to the side. You're welcome to keep right hand on hip or extend the arm, palm forward. Maybe the chin moves over to the right. Let's start to navigate back towards the middle. We may scoop under the thigh. Maybe we're utilizing the strap. Hugging standing thigh back, and the balance may shift a little. rebending, releasing, shifting it out. So you are welcome to keep that strap nearby if you like. You may not need it where we're headed next. Stand those left toes wide. Feel even weight through that left foot. Peel the right heel up. So we're shifting weight out of that right leg again. And maybe we're turning the knee out to the side and placing the foot somewhere on the leg. Some of us like to grab the foot and take it higher. Now, if that is always your practice, you always go for the highest height, sometimes it can have a little different sensation to drop the foot a little lower than your usual height. We may have hands on hips. We might go for both arms wide. We may sweep the arms high, grab hold of that left wrist, look over to the right, starting to tip, lean, side bend right. We'll move back up to the middle, bring the knee to center, reach back out through the leg, rebend, let it go, shift it out. Fanning those right toes, peeling left heel up when you're ready, hovering the leg. Bringing that foot somewhere on the leg. Hands maybe on the hips, crown of the head high. We may have palms forward. We may turn the chin over towards left hand. We may sweep the arms high, grab right wrist, go for more length. Tipping, leaning over to the left. And let's bring it all the way back through center. Invite the arms back down. Let the knee maybe come higher. We might re-extend the leg, rebend, let it go, shifting it out. So let's come back up to the top short edge of the mat, maybe big toes together, a little shift forward, a little shift back. We may sink, hips bend, knees connected, if feet are connected. Palms overhead, tuck those ribs back. Exhale, forward fold. We may plant the hands, walking the feet back, finding that down face dog position. We may circle the head very slowly, uncoiling tension in the neck and jaw. We may wiggle the feet further back and find our way back into plank. Feel free to bring it onto the forearms and off of the wrists. We may peel that left heel higher, tipping left hip higher, right hip lower, and then try that to the second side. Bending the knees, sliding back onto the belly, pointing the feet, rocking those elbows forward, little shift side to side to side. We may bring that left forearm in front of the chest, bending that right knee. We might drop the right toes, ratchet the right knee back, rebend, reach back with the right hand, point the elbow up, rolling the head of the shoulder forward. Chin may move towards center. Breathing into the front of that right thigh, releasing, extend the leg. Right forearm in front of the chest. We may bend that left knee. We're checking in. We may tuck the toes, lift the knee, ratchet the knee further back, rebend. Perhaps we reach back with the left hand, find the foot. Rolling head of the shoulder forward. We can turn the chin over the left and stay there. We might hug that inner left elbow towards midline, towards the middle of the back. The chin may come towards center. Maybe a little closer to the chest. It might just be all about the shoulder. And let's release. Come on down, take a rest. Choosing if you're supporting the brow with your forearms or sweeping the arms back and resting a cheek. Perhaps roll the heels out and give the hips a little rock, a little wobble. Now we may tuck the toes, reach each knee back a little further, and then rebend the knees. How does the back feel with this? Maybe we're not going any further at all. So take a moment and just move your feet slowly wider. See how that feels around your sacrum, your low back. Bring the feet back to a more neutral position, your starting point. And maybe we're bending. This is a little different than what we did before. Maybe we're bringing that right heel closer to the right butt cheek and grabbing it with the right hand. And we might do the same with the left foot. And just pause here. Notice how does the back feel, the shoulders. Don't have to do this. You can release. We might press the feet into the hands, letting the chest rise. Gradually releasing down. Turn your head to the second side. If you were resting on a cheek, palms are face up. The heels may roll out. Planting palms to the ground. Gently pressing back into a child's pose, hips towards heels. Let's slide the hands back in, slowly rolling up to a seat. Now, if you have a bolster, a big cushion, or just your blanket or a couple of blankets that you can stack, go ahead and place them on the ground. So if you have a firm, big cushion, like the bolster, or even rolling up your mat can work for this. We may find a little more of an incline, and 2 blocks is better than 1 so that you don't have the hammock sag in the middle. The bar block is higher than near block. And we're bringing our back body right up against the prop and carefully tipping backwards so that the head and neck are also supported. So sometimes that requires, if you're on the floor and not inclined, you might need to plug a block or another folded blanket in so that the head and neck can be supported. If you have a pillow or a blanket to put over the pelvis, place that over the pelvis. The hands may rest on the body, fingers tucked into the armpits if you like, eyes at rest. Full inhale, let the body sigh. Perhaps you even drape arms to the floor if that's not too intense through the shoulders, chest, and arms. Ah. Soften, soften the tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue. Teeth are parting. The jaws slack. Feeling the breath gently move the body. Expanding with the inhales. Softening, releasing tension with the exhales. Finding more ease around the right eyebrow, the right temple, the left eyebrow, the left temple. Shoulders draping. You are welcome to stay longer. We may be deepening the breath. We may bring movement back to fingers. Perhaps connecting palms, rubbing the hands together, placing the hands over closed eyes. Take a deep inhale, letting it go. If you're on an incline, we may bring our hands to the ground or to the prop and press ourselves up to our seat. If we're closer to the ground, we may roll and rest on one side. Finding a seat only when you feel ready. Letting the eyes rest. Connecting the palms, rubbing them together one more time, sliding a hand to the belly and a hand to the heart. Sealing our practice with sound. Deep inhale through the nostrils. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this practice. Let me know if anyone has questions.